Kicks it out to Love. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Here's the Warriors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. From deep, Green. That's good. Green's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And Green gets it to go.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Now here's Green, following the miss by Kevin Love. And Green gets it to go. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Irving kicks to Love. With the floater, and it's sent back by Bogut. Barnes dishes to Green. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Last season, Draymond Green taking over the starting power forward role in Golden State. Last season, David Lee was injured, remember, in preseason. Green was inserted, and he's been terrific ever since.
Absolutely superb. A former second-round pick, his emergence has fueled this team's rise to greatness.
And I really have always felt Draymond Green was one of those unique players. I mean, he kind of a tweener in terms of that small forward, power forward at only 6'7". But he's got toughness. The long arms enable him to defend bigger guys. And also the basketball IQ. You can never... discount the importance of understanding what you're doing when you're on the floor.
Now here's James. Can they get it? Love, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
And Curry, here we go. The teardrop falls in. Curry's got his first points in this one.
And with Draymond Green, he can defend inside. He can cover on the perimeter. I mean, his versatility at both ends of the floor also a huge asset. And you can't have a higher basketball IQ than he does. It really helps him excel at all facets of the game.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Out to Smith. Launches a 3. Can't get it to go.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The shot by Curry, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Thompson passes to Irving. The drive by Love. Thompson, the tip in on the offensive rebound.
You can't let someone of his skill go unbodied at the rim like that. Box him out. Get him away from the basket. He'll make you pay with tip-ins like you just saw.
Bogut, that's good.
Good look. He'll make that one most of the time.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And for Kevin Love last season, he didn't want to be called a stretch four, but the numbers suggest he was exactly that. Nearly 1 out of every 2 shots he took was from 3, a much higher ratio than at any other time in his career.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov's checked in. And James gets it to go. As Greg was talking about Clark back to Love, it wasn't his choice to camp out from 3 last year. It was designed that way to create operating space for both LeBron and Kyrie.
Yeah, and you think about it, it's hard to ask a successful post player not to play to his strengths, but Love made the sacrifice, and I don't think he gets enough credit for that, Kevin. Well, in the film session, they'll say that was a well-challenged shot.
The drive by James. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
Yeah, and listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Offensive rebound, and he gets the bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Cavaliers trailing. There's the feed to Shumpert. Kicks it to Dellavedova. Picked by Mozgov. It's LeBron with the drive. Again, James missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Barbosa kicks to Green. Right through the D for the layup. Green's got 13 points.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Some changes here for the Warriors. Festus Ezeli comes in for Draymond Green. And Ian Clark subbed in for Leandro Barbosa. Picked by Mozgov. And it's Shumpert penetrating. That's good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Here's Iguodala. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That's on LeBron James.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Brandon Rush. He's checked in for Maurice Spates. And both free throws good for Iguodala. You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Here's Shumpert. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Shumpert's got his second bucket tonight.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Warriors ahead, leading by just 1. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, told us about his comfort.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that 3.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
You know, it's been about how solid they've been offensively here, really tuned in with one another.
Good ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Harrison Barnes is out there with Rush, and it's Azili in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Golden State. For so long, there has been this mindset that Golden State wins through offense, but their defense, you know, Gia, you were talking about this, is where the true strength of this team lies.
Yeah, I think that's what's really allowed them to separate when you look at the rest of the league. I mean, they led the league in opponents' field goal percentage last season, and some nights the shots weren't falling, but the defense always showed up.
Irving kicks to Love. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. Here's Love, and he uses the glass on the layup. Love's got 12 points in the game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Good on the shot. 16 points for Draymond Green.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
That 3 off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Out to Thompson. Green inside the three-point line, and the Warriors miss again.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
The drive by Smith. Here's Thompson, and that one is stuffed right through.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Barnes. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. James checked in for Shumpert. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Bogut. Green dishes to Barbosa. Back to Green. He kicks it to Barbosa. Here's Curry. Gets himself open and drills it. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Dellavedova. James wide open. No good on the 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Pass to Thompson. No good. Great D that time from Irving. Cavaliers leading. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
James kicks to Fry. Misses from close range.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And it's Irving missing. Warriors trail by 5.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
The Cavaliers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Dellavedova kicks to Irving. Lots of room. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. Irving's got the lead. Back up to 5 now for Cleveland. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. And the wide open shot from Green. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Andrew Bogut. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Dellavedova. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The pass to James. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that was, so we've reached the end.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. What a performance so far tonight by Kevin Love. He had 12 points and 1 steal. And now, folks, it's just about time for the third.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And, you know, I'm not sure that he can continue to shoot the 3 as well as he has up to this point. He has been lights out.
You know, sometimes, Greg, you have those nights where the basket just looks twice as large as it is. Grand Canyon size. It might be one of those nights for him.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at center. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about him. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors, in Steve's words.
Thompson misses.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Curry attacking. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Curry's got 6 points. The Cavaliers leading by 6.
You know, you talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
And that one's good.
What a move. He saw a window on the other side of the rim and whipped it around for the immaculate reverse.
Here's LeBron. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
And it comes off the front of the rim.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Smith the pass to Irving, down low, Love, good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 6 assists now in the game.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Warriors trail by 11. And here's Thompson. He has 5. Shoots a fader. Off the left rim and out. Cavaliers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter.
Punches it down with pop.
And rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Bogut. And that time, also a missed shot.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. And Cleveland also making a change. Shumpert's checked in.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
You know, the Cavs last season won a bunch of games, but they had to fight for a lot of them. They often would fall behind early or dig a big hole and have to fight their way out of it.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. You mentioned, GA, the Cavs and their comebacks. They actually overcame double-digit deficits for 13 of their 53 wins last year.
Yeah, and Kevin, I remember their biggest one being a comeback after being down 17 points. I mean, but when you have the star power that the Cavs have, no comeback is out of the question. You're just never safe against this team.
Here's Green. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Green's got 21.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Thompson with the bucket.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Love dishes to Shumpert. Irving with a clean look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Feeds it to Shumpert. Lets it go from deep. Cleveland gets it back. And Thompson kicks to Love.
What a great game for Love in this one. 16 points and a steal. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Channing Frye's checked in for the Cavaliers. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Irving. Spates the pass to Curry. They double him with Love. Here's Spates. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Mozgov, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Timofey Mozgov.
The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Screen by Smith. There's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. No good with the triple. Warriors trail by 15. There's Green with the 3. Green missing again.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And that one's good. Shumpert.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
1:31 left in the third quarter.
And last year's midseason trade had to feel good to Iman Shumpert. Toiling away in New York, injured, uninspired. Boy, did he find new life in Cleveland. Of course, playing next to LeBron can do that for you.
He always knows where his teammates are going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Can they get it? And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Mozgov.
That's his first personal foul.
And for Shumpert last year, Clark, he added the defense and athleticism on the wing that Cleveland so desperately needed.
Yeah, he sure did, Kevin. And he also became a facilitator of all things. I mean, you wouldn't expect that from him, but he averaged over 3 assists a game, easily the best mark of his career.
Good point. Both free throws good from Green.
Really an extraordinary game for Green. 25 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
That's good.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Golden State moving the ball around. Outside Curry. And Barbosa has it in the corner. Green. Green missing again. Cleveland leading by 20. At the elbow, Smith. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. The Oracle Arena was rocking last season, and with good reason. The Warriors would finish a league best 39-2 at home last year.
And how about that 39-2 record put them one off of tying the best record ever in the NBA. That record, by the way, belongs to the Celtics with 40 wins back in 1986.
LeBron, he's checked in for Iman Shumpert. There's Green, plenty of space. Nice open look, but it's no good.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
LeBron outside. From 10 feet out. And too long on the shot. Back to Curry. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Cleveland leading by 21. Barnes and Green of the forward set. Barbosa is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Spates in at the 5 down low. That's the Warriors' 5.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Barbosa. And that's going to be a travel.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Yeah, there's a reason, Greg, they've held on to this lead. I mean, being very cautious and controlled with their passing and execution offensively.
Here's Dellavedova. He feeds it to LeBron. Lets it go with the 3. Warriors with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Spates. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And there's a foul. It's on Maurice Spates.
Maurice Spates. That's his first personal foul.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. It's Thompson off the drive. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
Out of bounds. Cleveland ball.
The Cavaliers leading by 23.
Cavaliers timeout.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through Love. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Guys, they're operating under the principle that it's never too late to fine-tune the game plan. Kevin, over to you.
Always great to hear from you, Doris. James. And Thompson kicks to James. Fires the three. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
For three.
Thompson's got his third assist on the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Cleveland.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to the bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there. Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, and usually when a team goes on a run like this, it's because they are getting too many opportunities on the inside. Make them beat you from deep. They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in '08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. James Jones, he's checked in for James. Amon Shumpert has come in for Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Williams in for Irving. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Prize checked in. Well, Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get Love.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money. That's no doubt. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson.
The Cavaliers. Timofey.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Curry against Williams. Passes it to Mozgov. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Green, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And that's now 27 points for Draymond Green. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Cleveland.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, seemed torn.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted to do.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for LeBron James. Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Green, no luck.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside jumper from the arc. But they'll get another chance. Here's Williams, laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and here comes Williams all alone. Finished off the break.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Now Shumpert. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Kevin,
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present LeBron James.
Shot over 50% from the field in the game, a testament to how hard.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just